On February 16, 2024, nearly 600 documents and chat transcripts from China's iSoon Information Technology Company Limited were leaked anonymously on GitHub, a software development platform. The documents show that the company helped the Chinese government by pretending to be an information security company and conducting hacking and cyber espionage activities worldwide. The company was founded in 2015. On the surface, it provides information security solutions to various industries. With a head office in Shanghai, the company also had 3 branches in Southwest and East China in 2015. On the iSoon website, the publicly listed clients are mainly banks. However, in reality, this company has a special client base other than the banking system. We'll discuss that later. According to information disclosed by iSoon, the Chinese government outsources this aspect of hacking to private companies. As far as hacking is concerned, the government is generally not that strong in terms of manpower, so it may just outsource it to the private sector, which are cyber mercenaries. So why would confidential documents be leaked on such a large scale? One of the possibilities is that China's strained economy might have played a role. These cybersecurity companies might have to tighten their finances, causing a backlash from employees and resulting in some of them becoming whistleblowers. From the leaked information, it seems that the people who leaked the info are eager to capitalize on it. On the one hand, the company's budget is tight, and on the other hand, they must perform to ensure that their top brass will give them more privileges. However, the economic situation in recent years hasn't been good. Even the relevant departments of security and control are under great pressure, leading to funding shortfalls. According to the internal chat records, many of the ex-staff are unhappy and likely colluded with each other to leak the information. Those who expose this information will not be low in the company's rank. In China, once you have joined such a company, it would be a case of easily getting on board but difficult to get off. So, when one wants to get off, one must have means of self-protection. So it's very likely that those who leaked the documents have already safely escaped overseas. It's expected that some very powerful information might come out later, even though the game is still being played in the dark. The leaked documents show that this hacker organization has done massive hacking to illegally obtain insider data. It targets a range of countries in Asia, including Taiwan, South Korea, Mongolia, Indonesia, the Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, India, the Middle East, etc. It also targets Australia and Africa, as well as Central and South America, and Europe including the UK, etc. It has also hacked into NATO's cyber systems for many years. The New York Times reported that iSoon organized cybersecurity competitions to recruit new employees. In a letter to officials in Western China, iSoon bragged about being able to assist in anti-terrorism law enforcement as it once hacked into Pakistan's anti-terrorism department. Publicly and at explicit prices, iSoon sells its illegally stolen data on foreign organizations. It also sells a service for monitoring individual accounts on Weibo, WeChat, and other social media platforms in China. Leaked documents show that most of iSoon's clients are official organizations such as the Public Security Bureau, Public Security Department, National Security Bureau, and the Public Security Bureau's Cyber Police Detachment in various provinces and municipalities. The documents show iSoon's earliest contract was signed on July 8, 2016. It was titled, Procurement Contract for Special Investigation Business System for Personal Network Fingerprint Capture and Query. The bid price was over $65,000. The end user was the Public Security Bureau of Chengdu. The project may be related to the police's internal stabilization. Since then, iSoon's business has generally been to provide services to the Chinese police regarding foreign online infiltration. According to the Sichuan iSoon contract ledger, the price tag for the Overseas Countermeasures System contract provided by iSoon to its client, the Chengdu Public Security Bureau, was $110,000, the highest value contract in the ledger. Among the list of clients, iSoon once signed a contract with a PLA unit, PLA 78012. It matches a unit from the PLA's Strategic Support Forces. In December 2020, the unit procured services from iSoon. According to another list of quotes from iSoon's intelligence products, the overseas social media platform X, formerly Twitter, has become a priority target for the CCP to control overseas public opinion. In this quote list, iSoon's products for public opinion guiding and control on Twitter were quoted at $97,000 for 1 year and $210,000 for 3 years. The online traceability and forensic system was quoted at $125,000 a set. The email analysis system was quoted up to $420,000 a set, which was the most expensive iSoon product offer. One of the leaked documents, Public Opinion Guidance and Control System on Twitter Product White Paper, stated that Twitter has become a distribution center for netizens to exchange their opinions and has become a key object of concern in the governance of online public opinion. China's public security mission is to establish a platform to control and forensically verify key Twitter users to minimize the impact in public opinion. In China, iSoon technicians have tracked Chinese users who use Twitter, hacked into their emails, controlled their social accounts, and even made arrests of Chinese users. According to the currently leaked product manual document, iSoon offers the ability to steal access to target mailboxes, such as Google and Microsoft, and obtain email content, to attack and obtain access to the Twitter account of the target person, and to remotely control the target's computer and phone, including making screenshots, voice recordings, and keystroke logs. This is the Email Analytics Intelligence Decision Platform Product White Paper, as shown in the leaked documents from iSoon. This is the Windows Remote Control Management System Product White Paper. And this is the Integrated Training Platform Product White Paper. This is the One-Man Toolbox Product White Paper. And this is the product brochure. All of them have detailed how the company's hacking techniques have infiltrated the internet. According to the introduction of the above-mentioned white papers, the user obtains the forensic link through the platform, and by baiting the target person to click the link, the hacker can obtain the access to the target's Twitter account, thus gaining control of the target Twitter account. Even worse, iSoon's hacking tool can also remove the target from the Twitter platform after there is no need to monitor the target's account. How does iSoon control Twitter accounts to control public opinion? The white paper describes that the back-end system can quickly log into the target's Twitter account without a password through a forensic link. After obtaining access, it can take over the target's account and control what's posted on Twitter, effectively stopping the spread and propagation of certain public opinion. According to a March 7, 2020 WeChat record of an iSoon employee in the leaked document, a Chinese national security officer, suspected to be surnamed Wei, asked an iSoon employee to investigate 3 Twitter users. A few hours later, iSoon responded by sending the phone number and name of one of the Twitter accounts under investigation to the Chinese public security officer. After a week, the public security officer replied, "That account was checked out. The cell phone number has changed owners a few times, and it doesn't belong to the current Twitter user. Do you have any other information to substantiate this?" The iSoon technician replied, "All that can be determined is that it's no mistake that this is the cell phone number that the user used to register the Twitter account." The Chinese public security officer then explained, "There's really no mistake that this cell phone number was the one used at the time of registration. We can guess that the user has been logged in through an email address now." In addition, this CCP public security officer inquired about the price of the public opinion guidance and control system on Twitter, as well as the price of a monitoring system for Facebook. He disclosed, "We want to set up a project for Facebook, so we contacted you for a quote." However, the iSoon technician revealed that the company hadn't developed any relevant hacking tools for the time being. We note that the targeted Twitter account has been deleted from the Twitter platform, and the current account with the same name was newly registered in January 2024. According to these documents, the CCP's demand for external intelligence has become the main driver of iSoon's growth. The chat logs indicate that iSoon offered its government clients $49,000 to $56,000 for small samples of data, including data from Vietnam's Ministry of Economy, Ministry of the Interior, and Ministry of Statistics, as well as data on the population and civil servants of Da Nang, a municipality directly under the Vietnam central government. iSoon's leaked documents also show that Thailand has become the hardest hit area of online infiltration by Chinese hackers covering Southeast Asia. Even Thailand's Prime Minister's office, as well as the Defense Minister's office and other core departments, have already been compromised. In the document titled Introduction to Security Services and Capabilities by iSoon, 2 South Asian countries where cyber infiltration has taken place are mentioned. They are India and Nepal. Concerning India, the main target is the Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Finance, and other relevant departments. It's mentioned that continuous in-depth tracking of these departments can lead to long-term value. The document also mentioned that iSoon's work and performance concerning India had received recognition from the CCP's central-level departments. Targets of the CCP's cyber infiltration cover a wide range of its own allies. For example, Pakistan, its ally in South Asia against India, Cambodia, its ally in Asian countries, Palestine, its ally in the Middle East, and Cuba, its ally in the Americans' backyard. The leaked documents and the chat records of iSoon employees have also revealed that the UK, the European Union, and NATO are all targets of the hacker organization as well. According to the leaked documents, iSoon, the previously little-known cyber company, has qualifications to work for China's state security and is a designated supplier for the Ministry of State Security. In 2019, iSoon became one of the first certified technology, tools, or equipment suppliers to the Cybersecurity Bureau under the Ministry of Public Security. In 2020, iSoon was awarded by the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology the Class II secrecy qualification for weapons and equipment research and production units. It should be noted that iSoon is just one of dozens of hacker organizations in China that provide cybersecurity services to the military, police, and security departments of various provinces and cities. These civilian cyber espionage firms are the very same ones responsible for the CCP's vigorous development of cyber warfare in recent years. According to an article posted on iSoon's official Weibo page, the CFF Hacker Show, organized by the Third Research Institute of the Ministry of Public Security of China and other official organizations, is a perfect platform for hackers to demonstrate their skills, with a total prize of about 140,000. In addition, the Golden Hat Award, directed by the Chinese Ministry of Public Security, is a thank you gesture to organizations and individuals who have made outstanding contributions to the industry. iSoon was once included in the list of award-winning companies for the year 2023. At a press conference on February 22, 2024, an AFP reporter asked about the leak of iSoon documents. A Chinese tech security company called iSoon. It's capable of breaking into foreign government networks, infiltrating social media accounts, and hacking personal computers. It has bid on Chinese government contracts. Can the spokesman clearly confirm or deny that the Chinese government has hired a third-party contractor to carry out hacking operations outside China? The spokesman for the Chinese Foreign Ministry, Mao Ning, replied, "I am not aware of the situation you mentioned. As a matter of principle, China firmly opposes and cracks down on all forms of cyber attacks in accordance with the law." Not many countries are convinced by Mao Ning's statement. The document leak occurred while U.S. officials were issuing warnings that China had moved from mere espionage to planting malicious code and software involving American critical infrastructure. On January 31, 2024, the U.S. announced that they had defeated a massive hacking operation by the CCP against American critical infrastructure entities. The U.S. stated that this hacking operation was extremely dangerous and could even jeopardize American lives. The Department of Justice and FBI conducted a crackdown jointly. According to a press release issued by the Ministry of Justice in December 2023, an operation authorized by a U.S. court destroyed a zombie network consisting of hundreds of Soho, small offices and family offices routers hijacked by the CCP hackers.
China's hackers are positioning on American infrastructure in preparation to wreak havoc and cause real-world harm to American citizens and communities if and when China decides the time has come to strike. They're not focused just on political and military targets. We can see from where they position themselves across civilian infrastructure that low blows aren't just a possibility in the event of a conflict. Low blows against civilians are part of China's plan. As I've described, the PRC is already, today, putting their pieces in place. I do not want those watching today to think we can't protect ourselves. But I do want the American people to know that we cannot afford to sleep on this danger. As a government and a society, we've got to remain vigilant and actively defend against the threat that Beijing poses. Otherwise, China has shown it will make us pay.
As of now, the iSoon leakage has already heated up in the overseas public opinion, and the Chinese police have begun investigating it. iSoon has shut down its website and emptied all its official Weibo page content. Naturally, large-scale leaks like the iSoon case isn't going to stop the CCP from intensifying its surveillance of the public and infiltrating overseas. For example, one influential Chinese account on Twitter, dubbed Teacher Lee is Not Your Teacher, originally had 1.6 million followers. He sent an emergency notice on February 25, 2024. He wrote, "The Chinese Ministry of Public Security is currently checking my list of 1.6 million followers and the comments section. For those who follow me, once your identity is confirmed, the local police will be notified to contact you for tea." Please note, contacting someone for tea means being interrogated in China. So please take the following precautions for all those who are physically in China. 1. Ordinary people, I suggest that all those who are afraid unfollow me immediately. 2. Bloggers, for self-media personnel who are physically in China but use the same name on Twitter as they do on the domestic social media, please unfollow me immediately as you are the easiest to locate. 3. Everyone, please check your name and ID, especially your ID. Don't use your real name, QQ number or WeChat accounts, etc. for ID. Avatars and content should be different from your social media accounts in China. Don't reveal your location, and so on. Finally, he warned, there are many tutorials on Twitter and online for more complex tips for safe surfing, depending on your personal needs and skill levels. Do what you can and don't be anxious. In the following days, more than 200,000 followers of the account disappeared. Pictures posted showed a Chinese netizen being called to the police station. He had to press a lot of fingerprints and the charge was following people on X who shouldn't be followed. Fortunately, this netizen hadn't interacted in any of the discussions, so he was educated by the police and was sent home. On February 27th, this account posted pictures of another conversation. A university student in China discussed this Twitter account on a school forum at Tsinghua University in China a month ago. Public security officers approached his advisor at the school to find out what happened. The university student's Twitter account is registered to a cell phone number from his high school days in China.